10 Forbidden Places. We are on the brink of exploring the unknowns of space. We've already visited the Moon and are working on making Mars our next stop on our journey through the stars. However, there are still certain places on Earth that are off limits. Some of these places are either too dangerous and exploring them could mean serious injuries or worse, death. Some are more secretive places, holding the secrets of new military technology or religious artifacts. Or maybe they're protected UNESCO sites. Up next, you'll see some places which are completely forbidden for human visitation. But before we list the top 10 forbidden places on Earth, make sure to like this video and subscribe to your favorite channel, Top Best for Everything. Here's the list. Number 10. Lascaux Caves, France. Lascaux Caves were not always forbidden for human visitation. It was once open to the public. These labyrinth-like caves are located in southwestern France. According to archaeologists, these ancient tunnels are probably more than 17,500 years old. Nowadays, these caves are protected by UNESCO as a World Heritage Site, and almost no one is allowed to visit except the security guard who's given a once-a-week obligatory visit. It was only recently closed for preserving the artifacts and paintings of the caves. Humidity, carbon dioxide, and other contaminants that the visitors produced and brought with them were damaging the wall art. Number 9. Snake Island, or Queimada Grande, Brazil. This island has a name that would make most people never want to visit it. And yet, there are a handful of people who do want to visit the island only for the small reason that it has an overpopulation of the world's most venomous snakes. This, of course, makes it uninhabitable. These snakes are lethal. 1 out of 5 snakes that live on this island is considered to be the most venomous in the world. For this reason, the government of Brazil has made this place forbidden for visitation. Number 8. The Red Zone, France. France's beauty is glorified by its beautiful villages decorated by rolling hills and beautiful green lands. And then there's this place in the French Verdun, with a forest zone that has not been touched for a century. As it stands, the public has been forbidden to visit it for over a century. Prior to World War I, it was mainly farmland, but since then nothing new has been built there. After the World War, the place was destroyed with explosives and anything else that can toss the place around. The French did consider rehabilitating the area, but then the villagers were relocated instead. Clearing the whole area from shells and ammunitions that were left behind would require a massive effort, and it is believed that it could take around 300 years to fully become safe again. Number 7. Bhangarh Fort, India. The fort of Bhangarh in India is located between Jaipur and Alwar in the district of Rajasthan. Historical accounts state that the fort was built by King Amber Kahwaha for his youngest son in 1573, but the area was hit by the severe famine which forced the population to flee in search of food. The fort has been deserted ever since. Locals believe that the fort is haunted and even convinced the government, who forbid people to come in its vicinity. Anyone who wishes to visit the fort after sunset requires a permit. The place welcomes local wildlife, including tigers, but no one knows what else is lurking in the ruins. Number 6. Surtsey, Iceland. A 1960s volcanic eruption led to this island's emergence. It is a small island and considered to be one of the youngest known places forbidden to humans. Its only visitors are select groups of scientists who are permitted to set foot on this island for research. They're allowed to live in a tiny hut with few amenities, and after their visit, they're required to erase all traces of their presence. They're searching for answers about geological developments, and it is believed that an influx of visitors will distort findings. Number 5. Vatican's Secret Archives, Vatican City, Italy. Deep under the walls of the Vatican City, the famous Vatican Secret Archives lie. It is considered to be the home of the most important official documents and papers. With an estimated 35,000 items in its lockers, it is quite a big sanctuary for preserved items. But no one is allowed to visit the place unless you are a qualified scholar from one of the selected educational and research institutes. Otherwise, your chances of setting foot here are extremely low. But even if you fulfill the criteria, you have to go through a meticulous application system, and the permission system is a tedious path to tread. Number 4. North Sentinel Island. As bizarre as it sounds, there are certain indigenous groups who do not want to be contacted. The North Sentinel Island and its natives are one such group. In 1991, an outside expedition tried to contact them from India, and they did so by floating a coconut in the water. The Sentinelese people showed interest in the new type of coconut, but not outsiders. Then in 2018, U.S. missionaries tried to contact the people, but they were welcomed by a flurry of arrows. It was made clear by the Sentinelese people that they want nothing from the outside world, and very little is known about them. Number 3. Tomb of Qin Shihuang, China. The tomb of China's first emperor, Qin Shihuang, was discovered in 1974. To everyone's amazement, scientists discovered rows and rows of statues in the emperor's tomb. They successfully excavated 2,000 statues, but scientists believe that more than 6,000 statues are still in the tomb. The presence of historical artifacts of such importance has made this area a restricted area to the public. There might be other reasons, and the Chinese state is famous for keeping their secrets. Only time will tell when the doors of Qin Shihuang are opened. Number 2. Murny Diamond Mine, Russia. There are many areas in Russia where you do not want to go. The Siberian Ice Desert is one. But what about a place in Siberia where you can't visit even if you want to? The Murny Diamond Mine is considered to be the largest man-made hole in the world and is over 1,700 feet deep and 3,900 feet wide. The diamond-rich deposits were first found in 1955, and so the Soviets built a mine. The mine produced 10 million carats of diamonds annually. In 2011, open mining operations were ceased, and along with it came strict restrictions to visit it. It is believed that underground mining continues, but reasons to make the mine and its town off-limits are difficult to decipher. Number 1. Svalbard Global Seed Vault, Norway. Svalbard Global Seed Vault is said to hold tens of thousands of varieties of essential food crops and more than 4,000 plant seeds. This vault is present halfway between Norway and the North Pole and was made to store seeds in case of a man-made or natural disaster. In 2018, the Norwegian government proposed to sanction an additional $12.7 million to upgrade the seed vault to safeguard the genetic material it holds. Naturally, there's a need to preserve this facility from contaminants. And what is the biggest source of contaminants? Humans. And this is why, for the longevity of our species, we are not allowed at Svalbard Global Seed Vault. Thanks for watching. That's all we have for you today. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to drop a like and subscribe for more videos like this.